What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Kevin Prolix TV. And boy, do I got one for you. Check this out. I love my boyfriend, but I never pictured myself in a committed relationship so young. All right, what do you mean by that? Me, 20 female, and my boyfriend, 22 male, have been dating for 2 years, and I really enjoy his company. He is a good boyfriend, objectively. He loves me a lot and treats me well, is committed to me, and we share similar interests. I only have some minor annoyances you would have in a relationship. Okay. I have never been in a long-term relationship before. I've never liked someone so much. And growing up, I always pictured my young adult single life adventuring and figuring life out by myself. Okay. I have always been a very independent person who needs a lot of alone time. All right. You're 20. You barely probably know yourself. I'm conflicted because now that we're talking about moving in together, I want to be sure this is how I want my life to go. He is not as independent as I am and would love to spend every second of his time with me. I do really like being around him, but I'm worried I won't have the space or time I need for myself. And there you go. Come on. He's 22. He needs to get his shit together, frankly. I want to do my own thing and figure out life on my own. And I'm worried I'll lose myself in this relationship. Okay, then leave. I have always heard if you find good love that you shouldn't let it go. And I am worried if I let him go, I won't find this love again. End. Okay. Someone says, spending every second with someone sounds exhausting. Try communicating that to him and that you need some alone time and see how he responds. Another person says, I was in a similar situation, 8+ years now, but I also was spending my 20s solo traveling, girls' trips, and finishing school and building my career without being limited by my relationship because my partner is super supportive and we're on the same page. I think what you're feeling is totally normal when you're starting out your adult life, but definitely no obligation to stay if you want something else. Life is long. Maybe try talking to him about some of these thoughts to see what he thinks. There's no rush to move in if you're ready and want to live with your roomies for longer. Okay. Another person says, literally, just read this to him. He'll hear how conflicted you are, how complimentary you are to strangers about him, in that you don't want to do this without him, but he needs to know you have to acquire time versus our time. What the hell? Another comment right here says, sounds like this has been your one and only relationship. Do you ever feel like you're missing out on another life? Trust me, you don't want to look back 20, 10, or even 5 years from now wishing that you hadn't settled down so young. If y'all are meant to be together in the future, when you're both older and have experienced a little bit more, it'll happen. Another person says, it sounds to me like you just want more space in the relationship and to have your boyfriend have a life so it's his own more. One person says right here, don't cut yourself to pieces trying to fit into someone else's life. It's okay to not be ready for the next step quite yet, and you can still love and enjoy your partner without moving in. You are so young and have so much time to explore what commitment will look like in your relationship. Do either of you live alone now, or are you both still living at home? It's very common that young people will opt to live on their own first instead of moving out of their family home and in with a partner. It gives you an opportunity to explore your independence and responsibilities as an adult. It's especially helpful if you worry that your boyfriend is developing a heavy dependence on you. I personally would never move in with a partner who hasn't proved they can take care of themselves yet, which includes cleaning, hygiene, and cooking, among other things. If he loves you, he will respect your timeline. Good words of advice. Another person says, the whole, if you find good love, don't let it go thing is outdated advice. We were once a society where it was normal for women to marry at 13 to 15 years old, to older men at that. Marrying was the norm back then. It was supposed to be everyone's end goal. Marry and have a family. It makes sense for you to be nervous. In fact, you seem very level-headed in your thought process. A lot of people your age are blindly in love and will jump into things without thinking. I did the same thing at your age, and I let a long-term relationship hold me back. In a healthy relationship, you should be free to be yourself. You should still be able to have a family, friend, and you time. I'm not discouraging nor encouraging the relationship, but I do encourage you to build independence first before moving in together if you haven't lived by yourself. I do that before moving in together. You can still be in a relationship and not live together. If you do end up moving in together and want to break up, it will make you hesitant to break up because I've never lived on my own before. I'm not sure if I can afford to. Just do what feels right for you. And I think I'll stop there. Boom. Hey, yo, you're only 20. You haven't even figured out who you are yet. You may think you know, but nah. In 10 more years, you'll be like, wow, what was I on? And like these other people said, you haven't even had the time for yourself yet. And all these questions you're asking yourself, come on, that's a red flag for you already. And then your boyfriend not being his own man yet. Come on, he's only 22? Wow. Anyway, what do y'all think? Is this girl cooked or what? I think she got some time left. I think she could figure something out. But if she does go with this guy and move in with him, who knows what's going to happen? I got an idea. Leave. Okay. Or continue the relationship, grow as individuals, and then figure out later down the line, okay, hey, this is still going good. We can move in together. But have your independence first. Figure out who you are, and hopefully he gets his shit together and then figures out who he is, because I can guarantee you in 5 years, 10 years, you're going to be a different person. I mean, my own self, I know I'm different than I was 5, 10 years ago. Shit. I look back at my old self and I'm thinking to myself, like, why did I put myself through that? Why did I accept these people? Hey, yo, but you got to learn the hard way. We'll see. Anyway, this has been another episode of Kevin Prolix TV. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.